Hey guys, how you guys doing today? So today I wanted to do a follow-up video that I've received a lot of questions, and so I want to do a video, and I'm going to talk today a little bit about the law of attraction and the lottery. When I started this journey, I started with playing the lottery. So of course, you guys know I've won quite a few times with the lottery, and I want to talk about how we're going to use your mind to get the results that you want to create, and what is the law of attraction, how you can use it to work for you instead of against you. All right, now let me begin, I would just like to say this channel has been helping a lot of individuals. It's good you guys are understanding the concepts of how your reality created and how everything works. All right, now as you know, I've created a group on Facebook, and the name of the group is Manifesting Lottery Winnings Using Consciousness and Law of Attraction. And the group has been really skyrocketing right now. A lot of things I put on this YouTube channel, I also put them there in text format, or just sentences, words to inspire, to teach you guys how to use these same principles I show in them. And it's been really good results. We've already had one member just manifested a $100,000 win with these same techniques that I'm giving you guys. And she manifested it here in Florida with the lottery. She won $100,000. So as you can see, these things work, and as long as you know how to apply the concepts and the principles that we put forth. All right, one other thing now. Okay, now in order for you to have what you want or what you desire, okay, you must basically know what you want. All right, you have to make a decision. If you don't make a decision, that is making a decision. Okay, so first of all, narrow down and know what you want, what you desire. So here's an easy way to figure out what you want. A lot of us think we know what we want, but here's what you do. If you don't know what you really want, make a list. Write down on a paper as many things as you can think of that you do not want. Right? So I do not want to be poor. I do not want to be sick. I don't want to work for somebody. I don't want to be in this house. I don't want this lifestyle. Okay, you get the drift. And then all you do is you reverse that list, and then you find out what you want. That is a very easy way to find out what you really want. Because look, when you're going to start to use the principles and techniques of your mind to create, you're going to get exactly what you ask or what you put in. Okay, now see another thing now. So what else we're going to do now? We have to figure out what is holding you back. Those beliefs or patterns of habitual patterns, or what we call limiting beliefs. They're usually what prevents us from really reaching our full potential. Now, in order to remove your limiting beliefs, you have to know your specific beliefs that are holding you back. All right, and I'll give you a big key. It all boils down to your emotion. So it's what you're feeling. So certain situations, certain words, certain events, they bring up a certain feeling in you. How about you feel about money, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about fear, rejection. All these things can bring up a certain emotional freedom, and you have to narrow them down, and then you can know what is really holding you back, so that you can move ahead forward. And of course, you guys know that I do the mentoring and coaching sessions. So a lot of you guys really coming along, and I'm helping. So in order to help you guys, yes, I do have a little waiting list, but if you desire, you want mentoring and coaching, you can always feel free to contact me. It's mhaughton76@gmail, and I will help get your mind optimized to the capacity it needs to be, so you can start manifesting, bringing in what you want to desire. All right, so let's begin. First thing I want to talk about now is alignment. We're going to talk about the lottery, and we're going to talk about alignment. So look, a lot of us think we know what alignment is, or being in alignment. When we say I'm in alignment with my desire, what does that mean? When you say I'm in alignment with my desire, I want to manifest certain things, but I'm in alignment. Look, alignment basically means it's two planes when you're in alignment, right? You have to be aligned in the quantum world, then you have to be aligned with your conscious and subconscious mind. So there's two levels to alignment, all right? Quantum world, conscious versus subconscious alignment. When you have those two planes together, then you're in full alignment mode. All right, so what does it mean when I say the quantum world? Basically, quantum world is basically your thoughts. They carry positive or negative attraction. Okay, so basically what it means is, look, your thoughts, either positive or negative, they attract their equivalent or vibrational match. That is a quantum alignment. Okay, thoughts, positive energy, negative energy, they either attract their equivalent or their vibrational match. And when they attract their equivalent or vibrational match, you end up getting what you desire or what you do not desire. Okay, that's plane one of alignment. Now plane two of alignment we will call the conscious and the subconscious alignment. Basically, your conscious desires and your subconscious intentions must be in alignment. Okay, so your conscious mind wants one thing, your subconscious mind wants something else. Then we don't have alignment. We have what we call resistance. Okay, so that's how the alignment works. So when you have alignment on both planes, then you can start to bring in, to manifest, and create what you desire. Now here's the thing. But first, in order to have your alignment and to have things and desires you want to manifest, you must first remove those blocks or limiting beliefs. And of course, you've watched the videos and you've seen the ways and avenues to do it. But remember now, you must be able to identify your specific limiting beliefs. You can't just go in there and pull videos and use them. So you have to start to examine yourself to say, okay, what am I feeling? How does this feel? So I just gave you a big hint on removing limiting beliefs. What am I feeling? How can I, how does this make me feel? And according to your emotion and the feeling, that is a clear indication of a belief or a core belief that's holding you back. And this is what I do when I start the coaching program, mentoring program. I identify the ones that are holding you back, your specific beliefs, and then we go ahead and eliminate them so you can start to get your mind primed to work the way it should work. All right, I do not know what my specific limiting belief is. Right, if you do not, that's fine if you do not know, but you want to start to use your emotions and start looking at things you do, things you're encountering, feel how you feel. And if you need help, you can always contact me, because that is what I do with the coach, and I can identify your specific beliefs, the limiting beliefs, and we can get them removed. Okay, how about to unleash your creativity? Yes, we're going to talk about all that. Creativity comes in once you get your subconscious mind aligned, because that is the part of your brain. Your brain enters the alpha theta state. That is the part that creativity exists and manifestation exists. And that is where we get your brain, and we do these frequencies to eliminate your those beliefs that are holding you back. All right. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the lottery. I've got a question from a viewer about the lottery. So he says, Mark, can somebody that never played the lottery as frequently, or just can somebody that doesn't practice deliberate creation or knows how the universe works or knows what law of attraction is, can they just go out and buy a ticket and win? And the answer is yes, they can. An individual can go out today, never heard of law of attraction, don't know, they still have limiting beliefs stuck in their minds, and they're just in a whole negative state. They have no idea what's going on in their world. They just believe, they think everything is happening, is just happening. Go out there, they buy a ticket and they win $20 million. It can happen. And here's why it can happen. Because as you know, according to quantum mechanics and quantum physics, remember, our reality always exists in two states, all right? Remember, quantum duality. So we have a state one, which is the state of possibility, chances, probabilities of anything happening. So there's always a chance, a probability, a possibility always exists. So yes, so when somebody goes out and just buys a ticket, that falls into the realm of chance, probability, and possibility. Because remember, everything that already is has already existed and is there in the quantum form, all right? And then of course, the state two would be the realm of the actuality, or what we're currently experiencing right this very minute, all right? So again, yes, an individual can go out there, boom, buy a ticket, win $20 million. But hey, that goes into what? Luck, chance, probability, possibility of the other state of reality. But here's the difference with that now. With that state, it's not guaranteed, because it's chance, possibility, luck. You can go out there and luck up. But would you want to put your mind, or would you want to put your hopes and dreams into that part of reality? Of course not, you wouldn't. The other part now is where you are guaranteed. That means you have control. You can control the outcome. You can take away chance, luck, and put it into your favor, so to speak, or create accordingly to whatever you say. You know, you say it, it becomes, you feel it, it manifests. All right, that is how it works. So yes, that's part with the lottery. Now, how can we use law of attraction to win the lottery? All right, so now we should all know that the law of attraction is just a force, you know, similar to, it's basically a gravitational force. It just brings in, attracts in what you desire, or what you put out with your emotional frequency. Okay, so it's what your emotion puts out, you bring it back in, and it attracts it to you. So when I think back with the lottery wins, you know, that I won, you know, the biggest tip, or the biggest not secret, but the biggest tip to manifest or win the lottery, or just manifest the money you desire through the lottery, you know, it basically boils down to the detachment phase. Because I remember when I won 60,000, about 3 months before I won the 60,000, I completely let it go. You know, I exercised detachment. It was as if I didn't care anymore. It was as if I already knew I'd won. So I was just going and living in my present moment, and I already expected the money. So I lived just accordingly with my feelings or my emotions of having the money. So even before I won the lottery, I won it already. In other words, before I got the money, I already had it with my feelings and emotion, and my mind was in that realm. Okay. All right. So here's how it works. So we got to go in steps when you want to do lottery. I'm going to give you some tips now that you can use right now today, and you will start and you can feel. Okay. I feel like I'm obsessed. It's a dominant thought. Got it. Okay, obsession, you have to remember now, you know, you control your thoughts. Okay, your logical mind, or your conditioned ego mind, or that's what the ego is, just your conditioned mind. It can hold you back, but you have control. Okay. Yes. Did you image you had the money? Did you imagine you had the money? Well, no. The thing with the lottery is this, or with anything you guys want to manifest, here's the key. You always want to go with what I refer to as the end results. In other words, winning the lottery for me was to get this car. So I've always imagined what I wanted, not the money. I just imagined what the money would bring to me. So I knew the lottery was one way, so I said, okay, I will use the lottery to manifest this car. So my end goal was seeing myself in this car, in my car, driving my car. And that fueled my intention, and it created the emotional feeling of winning the lottery, the money, to get this car. And of course, it ended up happening. So the best advice for you guys is this: picture what the money or the feeling of having the very thing that you want. How would you feel? In other words, if Mark says, here, I'm giving you $10 million right now to take it to live your life the way you want to live it, and I said, here's $10 million. Now, how would you feel after receiving $10 million? Right? That is what is known as your emotional trigger factor. That is what will create it for you. Because you already know, even before I gave you 10 million, you already knew how you're going to feel when you get the money. Okay? It's not that you have to have the money first. You already know how you were going to feel it when you get the money. So in other words, use that feeling of having what you already have, and it will come to you. Okay? You don't have to hold on to that feeling all day. You just put it out, and then you expect without doubt. All right? So let's go back about the lottery. All right, so there's a couple steps we have to do when we want. First thing we have to make sure is this, guys. You want to make sure your mind is clear of all that old program. So we want to get all those limiting or wealth blockers out. Okay, so when we have those, we can have a clear channel now to start to create a manifest, because when we have that out now, we have our conscious and our subconscious are in alignment now, so they both know what they want. So remember, conscious mind will always be the sayer, thinker. Your subconscious mind will always be the prover, doer. Okay, so when you have them together now, so when the conscious mind says, I'm determined, I want, but desire to win a certain amount in the lottery, subconscious mind now is the doer, prover. They're in agreement. Subconscious will go out and create avenues for you to get it, to create. Here's an important point. When you play the lottery, you cannot be focused on winning. This might sound crazy, but here's what. You cannot focus on winning or hope to win. This is what you have to do. When you play the lottery and you buy your tickets, you have to already know you've won. Okay? You have to already expect it. And here's why. Remember I talked about time. Time is an illusion. The only time now is the present time. So everything that is happening right now, that ever will happen, is happening right now in this moment. Creation is being created in this moment. So you've already won the lottery. Look at it as a movie reel. That part of the film, you haven't arrived there yet, but it's already done. You're just waiting to arrive to that part of the reel. So when you put out the emotion of winning, it's already complete, it's done. But here's the problem with that. You're also given free will. So because you're given free will, you can change your movie reel at any time. So if you've already won it and it's down the line, it's coming, you can subconsciously change it to not winning. And how do you do that? You can use it with your mind, because you feel doubt, lack, you change your movie reel. And the movie was coming up. You're almost to that point of collecting the money, but because you didn't believe or you doubted, you changed your movie reel. So everything that already happened, it's already done. Okay? It's already done. All right. So that's the key point. So here we go. So first thing you do, get those blocks out. Do the meditation that I show you. All right. Here's what I did. When you buy your ticket, you buy your ticket. Okay? And when you buy that ticket in your hand, you already know it's a winner. Because remember, quantum physics, only time exists is now time. So everything that ever happened is happening right now. It's one big movie reel. So when you put the emotion out of winning the lottery, it's already on that reel. You just haven't got there yet. It's about to come up. The movie's already done. The reel is about to come up for you to experience it. But subconscious mind, you can block it by what? Doubt, negativity, lack of belief. And guess what you do? You change your movie reel again. Okay? Remember, free will gives you that. Key point. So in essence, from the beginning, when you put it out, it's done already. That should give you a lot of confidence to know that happens. So you buy your ticket. Make sure you sign your ticket. Once you sign your ticket, you're validating to your subconscious mind that this is mine, I believe it's mine. Most importantly now, you want to feel the feeling of already having the money. What would it feel like to have it? That's the second point. What I do is this. Put your ticket away. When I started this, I put my tickets away. I didn't check my tickets for at least 2 weeks. I put them in a safe place. I didn't go on the lottery website every night. I don't look at the lottery website to see who got a winner, because I already knew that I won, because I felt it and I put it out. So that's what you got to do. You buy your ticket, you sign it, put it away. Don't worry about the website. I don't want you to go check every night, say, oh, this number come out. Do not do that, because then you're not exercising detachment. Detachment from the outcome is a clear indication that you have given the power to the universe to bring to you what you desire. Okay? That's the key point now. Here's how it works, guys. Look. When you know you already have something, why worry about it? It's yours already. So why have to go every night to check the numbers? You're gonna win. The money's already yours. You have it. So if you wait 1 week to 2 weeks, it doesn't make a difference. It's yours. Okay? That's the biggest part you want to do. So you buy your tickets, you let them pile up however you buy them. Put them away. I don't check them for 2 weeks. I don't even go to the lottery website for 2 weeks. I just put it down because I already felt I won. Then 2 weeks come around, I check my tickets. Boom. Sometimes I win. Okay, if you don't win, same thing, don't worry. You do it again. Okay? Results will show. Alright? Now, the other part is, now you want to solidify that you have what you intend. So what I do, I go in the office and I pick up claim forms. And I pick up as many claim forms as I expect to win. For example, this year, I picked up 6 claim forms. So now I have 3 left. So Mark had 6, so he had 3. So that means he's already been to his local district office 3 times in a year. Yes, so I've already, and in Florida you collect prizes of over $600. So I've already been there 3 times, a couple thousand, and one for $900. But that's it. Because what I do, when you pick the claim forms up, you fill them out. You just leave the date. Once you fill them out, put them aside. Now your subconscious mind. Look, things I'm showing you, the things we're doing, they're not geared to your conscious or rational mind. Because your conscious or rational mind, the ego, will know things and say, hey, what is this guy doing? This can't happen. He's filling out a claim form. He doesn't have no money for the lottery. He's buying tickets. He's signing tickets. That's the rational part of your mind. Remember, it's analytical. The good news is this part of my mind, I can throw in the back. I ignore it because I know this part of mine doesn't count as much as your subconscious mind, because that is what creates. Here's the beauty of your subconscious mind. Imagination and what is real or what is not real doesn't matter. It thinks everything is real as long as you feel it. That is the beauty. See, conscious mind can't do that. Subconscious mind does it. So even if you don't have it right now, but if you feel you have it right now, guess what? You will have it. That is how the universe works, my friend. Okay? So logical mind, we know now, we ignore it because it can hold you back. Because logical mind is analyzing, seeing everything. Why is he getting these claim forms and there's no money here right now? I don't care about my logical mind because I know what it is. So I detach and I pass that phase and I go into my subconscious, the creative mind. So what I do when I get the claim forms, I already expect it. Subconscious mind picks it up, says, this is a winner. The evidence is here. Okay, the emotion is here. The universe brings it. So what does your subconscious do? Well, it has to prove it. So it has to create the perfect vibrational match of your emotional feeling, which is of the money. So what it does, it has to bring it into your reality. So in other words, you have to win the money. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You have to. If you can continue to exhibit the emotion of having it. You don't have to keep the emotion every day, but you put it on every couple of days, every few minutes. You just know in your heart. And the best way to keep the emotion is to know this, to always know with expectation, belief, and no doubt you will get what you desire because you have the feeling. That is how it works. So look, the universal laws are created to keep things in a certain order, right? Cause and effect. These laws can never be broken, cannot be broken by us, only can be broken by the universe. And the universe doesn't break these laws, so these laws will always work, they don't fail. So after you do that, then you want to become detached, because now it's easy to be detached because now you know you already felt what it would like to have the money, and you put it away and leave it to the universe. You don't check, you don't go in every night to the tickets. You wait a couple weeks and you go check your tickets, and in time you will receive it, you will get it. The time factor is a thing that kills our dreams, our aspiration, our goals, because our conscious mind needs time as a linear process or linear mode to function. All right, that's what time is in our conscious mind. But our subconscious mind doesn't work on time. Only one time is the now time. That is the only time your subconscious mind works on. So that is the only time you should be aware of. So anything that you want, doesn't have to be the lottery, anything you desire right now, you must put it in present tense. You must feel it. You must have it already, because in essence you do. All right, so those are things you want to remember to use. Can you speak things into your life? Yes, you can speak things into your life, and here's how you do that. Remember now, this works when the conscious, subconscious are in alignment. Thinker, sayer, prover, doer. So you say something, but most importantly, not just speaking it, but you have to feel what you have spoken to be true now. Okay? That's it. You have to speak as if what you're saying is true right now, not later on, not next week, not tomorrow. Now. Subconscious mind works in the now, present moment. Remember, quantum particles, these minute elementary particles, they exist as photons, which are light particles. They exist as atomic structures, or atomic particles, which make you and I. These particles are not bound by space and time. They can exist in multiple states. Okay, they're all energy. So you are also not bound by space and time. Your physical body may look like this, or look real or physical, or look like you just can't go places, or you can't distort space-time, but it's not the physical body, my friends. It is what resides in your physical body. The body is just a shell. What resides in it is your consciousness, your higher self. That part is unlimited. That part transcends space and time. That part relates. That part has control over quantum particles. Quantum particles create everything that you see. Hands down, proven scientifically. That is how your world works. So keep that in mind. Your thoughts, your feelings, they emit certain vibrational frequencies of quantum particles. They attract. They come in. That is what the law of attraction. Law of attraction is just a force that the universe uses to bring you what you desire, whether good or bad. Works on both sides of the spectrum. Okay. Why do you think the conscious and the subconscious minds are separate? Well, they aren't separate, but they become separate when you're not in alignment, because one wants something, the other wants something else. Okay, your conscious mind, here's how it works. Your conscious mind is designed to keep you alive, basically to keep things the way it is. It's a protective barrier. The ego is known as the conditioned mind. So it's the way we brought just our society, our emotions. We are hardwired to have always negative thinking. That's just how society and everything that we grew up in life. It's a fear-based society. It's, if you don't do this, you're not going to get that. It's a control society. So your conditioned mind is groomed into that phase. So that's why it will always fight you. It will always think negative, because that is what it's conditioned to do. So it's a protective. And the key point is this. Good reason is your conscious mind believes it is the creator of your reality, and that is just because it has the conditioned mind, the ego, which has pride, reason, rationale. So it decides and it can think everything into existence. But in essence, you know that your subconscious mind is the creator. So when they're working together, it's like a captain and a ship, man. Captain is the conscious mind. Subconscious mind is the crew of the crew. So when the captain says, "Hey, turn northwest," the information goes down to the crew. They turn northwest. They turn the steam engine or whatever. They flip the ship around. The ship goes. That's the beauty when they work together. When they don't work together, of course, you know what happens. You get disalignment. But they exist on both planes, but they work together to accomplish the same goal. Right? So when you have your conscious and your subconscious together, then you become unstoppable, so to speak, because now you know the sayer, thinker, doer, prover are in alignment, and they can make things happen. They can gravitate and bring things into existence. Right? So that's as far with the lottery. All right? Yes, the super conscious is another dimension, and I will make videos eventually on the super conscious, but not at this point, because at this point we're still in the stages of getting our minds tuned. So in order for us to go to the super conscious, then it's, you have to have your mind tuned to the right frequency or optimal efficiency to run. But the super conscious exists as part of you. It's 3 levels. You have conscious, subconscious, and super conscious, but they're all integrated as one. And future lessons down the line I'll talk. But in order for you guys to access your super conscious mind, okay, limiting beliefs have to be gone. Doesn't make sense to go into super conscious if you can't get out the old stuff. All right. And but the super conscious, just to let you know, super conscious, subconscious, conscious, you have them. They're all one, and they're integrated as one. All right. So I want you to remember this. Now look, now you're learning how your mind works. Always remember this. You cannot always trust your ego. Okay. Ego can be a deceiver. Okay. The next opening for coaching, you can contact me at the email mhoughton76@gmail.com. Look, guys, I want you guys to concept, and I put these videos out, and I do the best to teach and learn. But a lot of us, we learn at different pace, a different stage, and that's why I offer the coaching. So when I do coach you and I get you in and I give you the sessions, then you can master your mind and you can see how it works, and then you'll have the ability, and then I could move you up into the super conscious level. And that is what I hope to do with this channel. When I get you guys caught up, then I can have you and I can start putting out the super conscious abilities that you can possess. But when I do this, I do the super conscious with the coaching students right now, because I have more of a one-on-one session, and I can really see what's going on in your mind, and we can nitpick, and I can change things, and I can show them techniques, and I can communicate one-on-one. So maybe in the future I'll try to get a webinar where I can get a group, and I can we can interact, and that's somewhere down in the future, but we can learn it. But right now, this is the platform I want to put out to help you guys. And of course, you know, remember, subconscious, superconscious, they're all together in alignment. So, but here's a key I wanted to say before. Look, I'll give you a big tip. Always look at your mind, your logical mind. Okay, remember, you can always trust it. I want you to start to do this. Look, easiest way for you to get whatever you desire, and manifesting is so easy, but we make it so complicated. Here's the best tip I can give you right now. Live within your world of feelings. Don't live in the world of logic. World of logic is an illusion. It deceives you. Remember that. Remember, always remember this. Conscious part of your mind, limited. Subconscious, unlimited. Which part you want to be in? Just ask yourself that question. Limited, unlimited. I can never reach my full potential if I trust only this part of my mind, conscious. But I will always go beyond and reach my full potential with my subconscious part of my mind. Okay? So here's the key now. Here's a big key. Once you start to develop an emotional feeling and what it's like to have what you want, guess what? You awaken your higher self. Because your higher self now is that intuitive mind merged with the subconscious mind that now will create. Because remember, that's the creator, not this guy. This guy says it to begin it. This guy starts it, but this guy finishes it. Right? So that's a big key for you guys to understand. Logical mind will deceive you. It will find reasons to hold you back. It will give you the reasons of doubt. It will put fear into your mind. Fear will cripple you. Fear will hold you back. That's what you're and you listen, you cannot blame your conscious mind for that. It is designed to protect you, but again, it's a double-edged sword. Okay? It's designed to protect you. That's all it is. So it doesn't care about your happiness. It doesn't care about your success. It just cares, I want things to be the way they are. I like you to stay the way you are, because it's easy for us. I can predict it. Remember, it can only predict from the past, things that you experienced in the past, and it uses it to try to create or run your life in the present or future. So what's the easiest way to do that? To keep things the way they are. So it has a routine, so it knows, okay, with it. So if you're in a job or something, you're not getting paid the right amount of money, and you want to make a change, it doesn't care. Just likes to keep you in that circle and thing. And then you say, you know what, I'm going to go out and do this. It's going to fight you back. But now you know that when it fights you back, you ignore it. Okay? See, once you make a decision of what you want, okay, you say, I decide, this is what I want, this is what I want. When you go out to do it, guess what? That's when all the opportunities will start to happen for you. The opportunities are not going to happen before. When you say to yourself, I'm just going to wait for the right time, and this right time will come. I got news for you, my friend. There's no such thing as a right time. The right time is now, because remember, there is no future. It doesn't exist. There's no past memory stored. The only time that exists is the present moment. So when you keep saying, I'll wait for the right time, when is the right time? The right time is now. There is no right time. So if you keep waiting, you're going to keep waiting. So, but here's what happens. Once you make the decision to say, this is what I'm going to do, I'm going to manifest, I'm going to do this, guess what happens now? Once you make that decision and you do it, the universe comes on your side. Then the opportunities will open up for you to get there. The people, the places, the events, the right connections, they'll start coming now. They won't come before, they'll come after you make the decision. That's very important to remember. They won't come before the decision, they'll come after you just make the decision and you decided to implement it and to do it. Okay? Key point is that. So that's how your conscious mind holds you back. It'll keep you saying, wait, we're gonna wait for the right time. Again, illusion. That's why I say you want to go into feelings, emotions. So when you feel it, your subconscious mind is always giving you hints, and it's always guiding and directing. It wants you to succeed. And here's why. It is a part of you. So your own self does not want to fail. Your subconscious, your higher self, wants the best for you because it is you. It's not going to put himself in a position to fail. But because of free will and of your emotions, what can you say? That's how the universe works. It gives you according to what you emit and what you put out. All right? So that is key. Live in the world of emotion, energy in motion, feelings. Begin it with the thought. Just use your logical mind for what it really is, and it's just a tool. I've always said this in my videos. Here's my cup. It's a tool. My hands right here. I use it to drink. I put my cup down. My hands are back at my side. It's not over. It's not. My hands are not going all over the place like this. I put my hands. Boom. Stay. Tool. When I'm ready, I use you. Your logical mind is the same way. It's a tool. Don't let it run you. Don't let that chatter in the back of your mind. Don't let this about next week or tomorrow. All your problems, all the situations you have can easily be eliminated if you start to practice living in the present moment. Okay? No, negative beliefs will always be in your mind. It's just a fact. But you can control them and limit them to where you have the control. Because remember, that's how we're wired. We're just wired to always think of what we don't want. That's just how we are. Okay? That's why this process takes time and it takes practice. I guarantee you one thing: once you develop it, and once you implement it, boom, you have control, my friend. Perfect example. Just ask me, why do we think we manifest the things we don't want? Because that's how we're hardwired. That's how our minds are wired. From the day of birth you came into the earth, everything that you see around you is created from a fear-based society. It's all negative things. It's things that you don't want. That's how the world is. That's how it's created, my friend. And because of that, you develop an ego, which is just your conditioned mind. And the biggest reason you manifest what you don't want is because you aren't even aware you're doing it. Because now you know you're doing it because of your feelings. You see, you may not want to be poor, okay, or you may not want to be broke. Within this part of your mind, in the logical mind, you say, I don't want to be broke, man. I want money. I want to have all the money. I want my money to come in. But here's that. Alright guys, sorry I got a little disconnected, but right, so that is what I wanted to talk to you guys about today, is to learn to live in your present moment, to live in the now. Ignore that part of your mind that tries to keep you back, which is a rational part of your mind. Continue to feel as if you've already received what you want or desire. And if you continue to do these techniques and practices, you will experience the life, the dreams that you want or what you want to achieve. Because remember now, everything is formed within the mind. The mind holds the key, okay? The mind is the lock, it's the key, okay? It is the force, it's your subconscious creative mind. And you learn to control it by controlling your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, how things manifest in your life. All right, so those are some tips I want to leave you guys with today. And of course, any questions, you can always feel free to contact me. And I can make some more videos to help you guys to continue on your journey. So tips I want to leave today: remember, detachment from the outcome, live in the present moment, okay? Continue to focus on what you want, desire. Put the emotional frequency of having what you already have. Practice it. If it's hard to get it right now, keep practicing. It will develop. All right? Thank you for watching. All right.